What's up, people? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day. So, let me give you a quick update. As far as my GH reviews go, I am back doing it full time, 5 days a week or maybe 4 days a week permanently. Um, so let me get down to business. Sunny. I like the scene between him and Carly, but I have a question. When the fuck did Sonny Corinthos get his office back at the restaurant? I thought his office was at the Metro Court. The one he remember when Carly booted Julian out of the Metro Court, out of the office, and gave it to Sonny. Now he's back at the restaurant, and they even revamped it. I said, "What the fuck? Sonny has his restaurant back?" I said, "Jesus Christ, Corinthos is back in business." But it was nice of Carly to treat him to a little, cake or whatever for his birthday. Um, they had a nice scene or whatever. But of course, he's hell bent on revenge against Carlos and Julie and Jerome. Um, so anyway, Alexis was at the Metro Court working on the case for Carlos when Julian popped up. Trying to be nosy, fish for information. That's the only reason he wanted Alexis to be Carlos's attorney. So that way she can give him information because he's worried about him going to prison. He's worried about himself being implicated in what happened to Duke. And Alexis told him she can't tell him anything about the case because it's attorney-client privilege. The DA has offered Carlos a deal, but Carlos won't take the deal. Um, so Julian is a little nervous that he might go to prison, as well he should be. Um, so anyway, Olivia comes bum rushing over there, trying to show him a video of Leo taking his first steps or whatever, climbing himself up on a chair, taking his first steps. When she gets a major shock, Ned Ashton is back in town. Here's the thing about Ned and Olivia. I like them as a couple, but here's my problem. I don't want to see them back as a couple if Wally Kurth is not going to stay around. If Wally Kurth is not going to stay in the show, there's really no fucking point in Ned and Olivia being together. There's really no point because I don't want to invest in a couple who's only part time or barely seen. Like, what is the point? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point in that? We invest in couples like Maxie and Nathan and Sonny, Carly because they're on the show on a regular basis. Ned and Olivia, I would love to see where their relationship will go. Maybe marriage, who knows? But we won't know if Wally Kurth doesn't stick around because I know he's put back on recurring at Days of Our Lives. So hopefully he's sticking around this time for a while. But it was good to see him and Olivia back together. You could see she was just beaming when she saw him. Um, Julian, of course, is worried about going to prison, so he's nervous because he might, not get to see Leo grow up because he might be in jail for years. So anyway, Anna Devane is locked up in a cell, and Paul confessed his undying love for her. But the thing about that is, now Paul wants a psych evaluation done on Anna. So basically, he's trying to make sure she's denied bail because he's worried about her implicating him in the death of Sloan. Because if she gets out of jail, she's going to look for evidence against him. And she's going to go looking for Sabrina to testify against Carlos. Because they have her video statement, but they need her on the witness stand. Anna, I love Anna to death. Everybody knows this. But my problem with Anna was she should have thought about all of this before she confessed. She should have had her ducks lined up in a row before she confessed to attempted murder. Because her telling Jordan what Paul did is hearsay. You have no physical evidence. You have no tape recording of him speaking of the death of Sloan or admitting that he killed him. So it's your word against his. So it's like at the end of the day, he could deny that shit and he can't be arrested for it because you have no physical proof. That's where she fucked up. She should have had her ducks lined up in a row before she confessed. Because she was hoping she would have got bail, but that bail is not guaranteed. And now you're a flight risk. So chances of you getting bail are pretty slim. So now Andre had to pretty much evaluate her, but he was saying that he was going to drop out of it because of conflict of interest, because he was her doctor and she was his patient and they're friends. So it's a conflict of interest. And Dr. Maddox feels that she's not competent enough to get bail because he feels like she's borderline obsessive when it comes to Carlos and getting revenge. And she feels like, he feels like she's obsessive. And Anna's trying to convince him that she's not. So I wonder which way Maddox is going to go. Is he going to tell Paul that she's competent or is he going to tell her she's not? We will find out tomorrow. Hopefully, I think, they should give her bail. I mean, Sonny has escaped charges numerous of times. So Alexis went to go see Jordan about the case or whatever, and Alexis and Jordan are going back and forth over the evidence. And Alexis told her she's going to have all the charges dismissed. She wants the whole case dismissed against Carlos because it's all circumstantial evidence. They don't have Sabrina to testify. So she feels that the charges should be dropped. Sonny shows up basically berating Alexis for defending a guilty person. So her and Sonny go back to Sonny's office where Sonny keeps telling her, "Oh, you threw your morals out the door. You're defending a guilty man." And Alexis threw it back in his face. He wasn't so high and mighty when she was defending his guilty ass, which is so true. How many times has Alexis defended Sonny when he was guilty of the crime? She defended him and got him off. Same as Diane. So it's like at the end of the day, he's a hypocrite. It's funny because Sonny kept calling Alexis a hypocrite when Sonny's the biggest hypocrite of them all. He keeps calling Julian and Carlos dirt bags and scum, but what the hell does that make him? He kills people for a living just like they do. You're no better, you're no different. I am so sick of that mobster with a heart of gold shit. It's annoying. Like, seriously, you're in the same business as them. And I'm glad Alexis threw that back in his face. So, anyway, back at the hospital, Tracy is, hell bent on getting the hell out of the hospital. She has a clean bill of health by Dr. Finn. Um, and Ned came to see her, and she was telling Ned that she wanted him to stick around Port Charles for good. And he wanted to know that now that she's a changed person, is she really changed? Or is she just lying so she could connive and scheme to get ELQ back for herself? And she said that this whole health thing and what happened to her and what happened to ELQ, it strengthened her and it changed her for the better. She said she's not going to go after ELQ because she says there's more to life than power. And I love that. Finally, Tracy finally sees the light. This is what Lila, her mother, wanted for her for years, was to finally stop being so greedy when it comes to money and power. And I'm loving this change in Tracy, but I do not underestimate Tracy. So we never know. You got to keep an eye on Tracy. Um. So anyway, Obrecht is still trying to get Finn the hell out of the hospital. I feel like Obrecht is so stupid. Like Patrick is gone, Robin is gone. You're gonna need people to replace them. That's why you have um Dr. Monroe, and that's why you have Dr. Finn. Dr. Finn he specializes in infectious diseases, just like Robin did. And now that Robin's gone, you're going to need somebody to take her place. And Dr. Finn is the perfect choice. He cured Tracy, so why not? And he properly diagnosed Jocelyn, like Carly pointed out. So now Monica basically wants Obrecht removed as chief of staff. So my guess is she's going to take it up with the board. And Carly and Jocelyn jumped in to defend Finn. Um, I do like the character of Dr. Finn. I like the character. It's a cool character. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's what happened in the episode. I think that's everything I want to say. I do want to see what's going to happen with Jordan and Dr. Maddox, because I do want to see where their relationship is going. But Jordan need to stop with that jealousy shit. Like, it's annoying. Um, Her and Paul conversation was interesting. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode today. So anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.